Hey, I just wanted to welcome you to Philosophy 105. I'm your professor, Kevin Salcido, and we'll be working together in this class for these next 7 weeks. Usually I send this welcome email and video out during week one, most of the time in week two, strategically as a way of communication to kind of remind you on things that are in this class. A lot of times students that I've seen don't really see these emails during week one because they're trying to get acclimated to the class. So I do strategically send them in week two. So if you're receiving this in week two, this is why. But basically, I just want to make sure that you're welcome to class and also that you're looking in discussion question 1 and 2 form each week at the tutorials. If you're not, then you're doing yourself an injustice because a lot of times I can tell when students watch the tutorials versus those who do not. And that's usually comes across by performance in the actual classes or the assignments themselves, where they're either low on word count with posting or the worksheet's not fully completed per the requirements. So watch the tutorials. The tutorials do not replace the reading of the directions, but they're a help. They're going to help you understand how to complete them. So DQ1 and DQ2 each week, go in there and see if there's tutorials. DQ1 will always have a welcome announcement, me talking, and then below that welcome announcement will be the tutorials most likely. If you click on them and click reply and say that you watched them or ask a question, that initial response can count towards participation, even if it's under 100 words. All other posts have to be 100, 150 words. Now, if you go um, into this week, you'll see that there's some tutorials below the welcome announcement in DQ1. I'd pay very close attention to the tutorials. They're going to teach you something about the assignments. Um, I'm pretty straightforward. I'm very approachable too. So if you have any questions, please let me know. There's no redos in this class. However, students will still ask, and you feel free to ask, and we can talk about it. I do want to make sure that you're following a participation policy to a T. What you see and read in there is what you're graded on, clear across the board. Um, Unfortunately, saying my previous professor did this doesn't bode well in this class. And respectfully, what I do in this class, don't take to the next class and say, hey, the philosophy 105 professor did this, because you have to make sure you're going to each class looking at the policies as they're outlined. Okay. So again, welcome to class. This is a fun class about learning how to write an argumentative essay. It's all in third person, so unfortunately, you can't use your viewpoints or experiences. I do respect viewpoints and experiences. I have some myself, but when it comes to academic writing, you're supposed to leave that out the door, leave it outside, and academic research guides the essay, and you write it in third person. Okay, there is no first or second person at all. All right, so if you have any questions about anything that goes on, please let me know, but make sure you go into DQ1 and DQ2 each week, okay? I hope everybody has a good first couple weeks.